Today, July 11th, 2013, we're going to have to make an aluminum sprocket plate for the PMA. So the sprockets are on order, they're coming in. But I have to make a plate so that the sprocket has something to mount to. Again, in the previous video I talked about I'm going to have to drill and tap a hole into the 17mm stainless steel shaft here on the PMA. And we're going to replace that pulley with a, I can't remember how many teeth are on the sprocket. I'll run another video when they come in. So anyway, we have to put make up a plate. So to do that, I ordered some. I went and picked up at a local supplier, metal supplier, which by the way was a heck of a lot cheaper than going online. No lie, I saved 50% compared to the best online prices. So if you're looking for metals and you live in an area where you have local supplier, better to go to them and check their prices first. So I ordered some 3/4 inch, or went and picked up some 3/4 inch aluminum plate. This is 6061 aluminum, which means it has pretty decent corrosion resistance and also some good workability for machining operations. And as you can see, this is 3.5 by 3.5 inches, and I measured an 1.5 inches over, 1.5 inches down, and just intersected those lines. That's the middle of the circle. And then from the very middle, I just a protractor here would have been nice. I don't have one, so I just did old school. I just measured out 1.5 inches in every direction and put dots all the way around. And then, even though you can't see it in the video here, I connected the dots with a black magic marker. So there's our circle. A little bit of a pain in the butt, but it worked. So next purchase, buy a protractor, right? And I don't have a lathe, so guess what? I'm gonna take the grinder, the cutoff blade, cut the square out, and then try to use the cutoff blade and/or some other connecting disc or something to the grinder and see if I can cut the arc perfectly. So that's going to be fun because 3/4 inch material is no joke. So I'll be filing, once I cut it off rough, I'll have to file it down. Fun, fun, fun. So that's what's next. And then I'll put this on the, put this 3.5 inch square piece on the drill press. Put my bit right on the middle there, and I'm going to cut out a 17mm hole because that's exactly what the bore size is on the shaft over there. Then after that, the reason I got 3/4 inch thick, which may be a little more than I needed, but if you imagine this was a circle instead of a square, I'm going to drill and tap on the edge of the circle so I have a place to put the set screw. Right? And then lastly, I'll drill some holes somewhere around there for the sprocket to mount onto, and I'll drill some holes in the sprocket too, because the sprocket comes without any holes drilled. So I'll first drill the holes in the sprocket, and then line up the sprocket to this, or maybe the other way around. I'll have to think about which one to do first. And so that's it. Those are all the operations necessary to make the plate. And then lastly, as I mentioned in previous videos, I'll have to close this whole thing off with a Ziploc bag and tape it all up and get this PMA, or actually it's, like I said before, it's actually that one, but and get it mounted up on the drill press and get it all firmed up, clamped down, and then drill a hole there, and hopefully the tap will be able to tap out that stainless steel. And then if all goes well, the sprocket will be mounted to that plate, and the plate will be mounted to the stainless steel shaft on the PMA with a set screw. And so that's what we're going to do next. Probably won't get it done today, but I'll run another video when this is all up and running. Okay, thanks for hanging with me.